when it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's no one there to catch.
Hello and welcome back to another NSG gaming video. Today I got a nice quick one for you. I'm going to take you around the woods and show you where all the new exits are. If this is your first time to the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't played the new patch yet, man is there a lot different. So real quick before we hop into this, here's kind of what's happening. When you spawn now, you don't know where you drop and you don't know what exits you have until the game starts. That being said, let's jump into it and I'll show you where all those are. So this is the new map. If you haven't seen it yet, you can purchase it from Level 1 Therapist. In this new patch, you get to choose which side you start on, and that determines your spawns. So let's start here. This is the old spawn side. So nothing much has changed. You'll spawn anywhere from the corner up to the rocks. There's no more spawning kind of by Loot Mountain or Sniper Mountain. But your exits on this one is the outskirts. That's how it's always been. Same one by the truck. If you follow the wall right here up, you find it. Here, for context, is the Scav cabin. And then your other exit here is the bunker along the wall. If you don't know how to get there, there's an outcropping of rocks right here. So if you follow this wall from any direction and you see a protrusion of rocks from the wall, you're right near it. Look at the ground around you. It's just to the north of the rock protrusion. There is one more that either side can access, and it's called the South Vehicle Exit. It's right here, but you do need to bring 3,000 rubles. Also, while you're right here, just know you need a key to get out. And here, make sure to bring 3,000 rubles or you cannot get out. Either bring it in your stash to start or hope you find it in the safe or the scavs. But those are your exits if you start over here. So if you start over here, then your exits are the bunker in the woods. If you don't know where that is, stay tuned. I will be making a video of how to find all these places in case you're new. The UN roadblock, which is right here. It's the farthest corner of the map that you can spawn at. Here's the railroad. Here's the trains, the road. Here's where the truck is. So it's all the way down this end of the road by the old far spawn. This is the farthest, north you could spawn, northwest you could spawn. The RUAF gate, if that is your spawn, is where Sniper Rock is, that overlooks the lake, and also where the gray truck is that has the bag on the back. So if you are a veteran of this game and you just want a quick guide, then I hope this picture of a map helps you. If you're new, stick around. I will be showing how to get to each one of these spots with some landmarks and some tricks to finding them. So this is the UN roadblock. Sorry, no real landmarks. It's pretty obvious. If you can find the road, you just head towards the woods or where the railroad station along this road, and it's right here. And as soon as you step in there, you start to extract. To give a little bit context, off that way is the lumberyard, and off that way is the gray truck. So there you go. Okay, now from that spawn, if you were to run down this road and you keep running, the woods off to your right, the lake's coming up, you just keep going, you go down this whole road, and here you'll see in just a second that behind the tank, this is the RUAF extraction point. You can see the green smoke. As soon as you get behind that truck, behind this gate, you're good to go. You'll start extracting. This wasn't mine this raid, so it's not showing anything, but that'll get you out of here. So if you were to spawn at the UN gate, you head north along the wall into the woods, past the railroad station you just saw, through these rocks, and as you're coming out of the rocks, you will see a smaller rock right there that I point at. That's your cue to turn left. This works if you're coming from the other way too. You look for that rock, you take a right in that case, you head across this clearing, being careful, this is where a lot of people will spawn. As you get into the woods, you'll see that little rock off to your right there, and from that rock you take a left, and it's right there in the ground. This is the one you do not need a key for. I think it's ZB014 or 18. But as soon as you're back here, you'll start extracting. So for the South VEX exits, or South Vehicle, if you can find the back of the lumber mill up towards Loot Mountain and you follow the road to the right, at the end of the road there's a car that has crashed through the gate. You do need 3,000 rubles to get into the car. before they'll actually take you out of the woods. So either put it in your stash before you get started, or hope you find it from the safe or a dead scav or another player. But that's gonna be how you get out in that exit. As a thank you for sticking around this long in the video, I'm going to show you where the marked circle is in the woods. You go to the checkpoint, you take a left, you head off into the woods, and as soon as you crest these hills, there'll be some clearings, and you take a right at the clearings, and right in front of us, you'll approach the marked circle. This sometimes had no loot this time, but will spawn everything from, you know, trash to AS Vals and DV8. So check here again, the lumber yards behind you, checkpoints in front of you. That's how you find it. So this one's a little hard to explain. As you leave that checkpoint that's by the marked circle, you will come to a road. If you take a right, you see that iron gate we just passed. You go up these hills, and you want to start finding the very side wall. So you follow the wall until you see this rock right there. It's the only rock on the whole wall that will touch the wall. You go right around this rock, and there it is. If you're coming from the other way, from Scav Cabin, which is right ahead of us, just run until you see those rocks, turn around, you're right there. You do need a key for this one, unfortunately, so good luck with that. It's a pretty common key. It's not too hard to find. It's the ZB018 key, I do believe. So just check filing cabinets and dead scavs. You'll find it. Alright, leaving that bunker, if you head towards along the wall that we were following, you'll get to what we call the Scav Cabin. That's the cabin. You go right by the cabin, you find the road, and you head north until you see this gray pickup truck. This is, if relation to the map, you are on the other side of the lake from the RUAF extraction. The extraction starts there. This is the old extraction, so if you've played this before, that's it. Just show you about how big this is. This is a bigger extraction, so it's nice. It's easy to get out if you spawn on that side. It's my favorite place to get out. I have the most success. I dive in that bush right there and hide until it's done. But there you go, guys. That's every exit on the woods. So here we go. Thanks for watching the video. Please, again, like and subscribe if you could. Leave down a comment down below if this helped, and tell me which map you want me to do next. Peace.
When it's just